Yo, what's up, Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Moon? My name is Angelo 77. Welcome to this video. You're at the right time, at the right place with the right spiritual team. Why do I say that? Because your spiritual team is right now consulting with mine and they're energizing the cards that we're going to use. I lit on this candle to create a sacred place. I found, you guys tagged me onto this Instagram account, Grounded by the Moon. And Joseph, his name, he creates tarot card spreads to for different themes, for different things, and I will use two of his spreads. It's down below in the description box for the link, so you can check with me the spread and interact with it if you feel so. Let's send him some gratitude. The first spread, and I will use the energy oracle card deck, is New Moon and Cancer. 3 cards: gain clarity and insight, unveil the energy, move forward. And the next one is Litha spread, celebrate the beginning of a new cycle, ignite the flames that lie within yourself. 6 cards tarot. And I will close this reading with a spirit angle card deck and some divine messages and notes. So thank you so much for being here with me. I will definitely start now. By the way, thank you for the good karma donations. Thank you for interacting with my channel. We've freaking reached 600 people here, and it's crazy. It's so cool. I'm so grateful for everyone and anyone who wants to participate into this community, who hits the subscribe button, who gives me a thumbs up or thumbs down. I don't know, take what resonates, do whatever your heart tells you to do. And let's start your reading. Let's start to shuffle those energy oracle card decks and see what's going on. I'm wearing my kimono because the weather outside is just so beautiful, and I'm so grateful, people. I'm so I feel so good. I feel so amazing, and I hope you too. And I'm so grateful for everything that the universe provides me with. And yeah, I'm so grateful for you checking into this reading here, sharing your energy with mine, and creating something. Okay, the first card, best way, confront and handle your emotions, Scorpio. Blossoming abundance. I feel like acknowledge what kind of blessings you are continuously met on a daily basis. Like the universe is providing you with everything, and I feel like you blossomed in so many ways. The best way to confront and handle your emotions is acknowledging the peace that you are actually living in, the peace that you can actually choose to live in, the perspective that you can choose to have towards your life, towards your circumstances. The second card, how to strengthen your close relationships. Okay, walking away card. I feel like you going into your room and setting some boundaries and being on your own. I feel like you walking to the nail studio for having a pedicure or manicure to treat yourself. You walking away from following your bliss, creating some self-care, some things, some rituals. It's like you walking away on your own to the city and doing some groceries, or you walking away doing some shopping, you walking away from your close relationship because you definitely need some time on your own. I feel like with the blossoming abundance here, best way to confront and handle your emotions, maybe use your blossoming abundance towards yourself. This is something that I said to Gemini. Maybe you have some Gemini placements. The last card, needed action to create a positive change, envy in reverse. Yeah, I feel like definitely following more the light, what you've been already doing with the new cycle of independency, number 7 and 0. You tapping more and more into your life purpose. I feel like you following more and more the light. Literally, this is you blossomed in so many ways, Scorpio. And with walking away, she's following the butterflies. She's following the divine. She's following the light. And envy is the same thing. Either choosing the darkness or the light. But here you just acknowledge the light and you started following more and more to it. There's a fly. Okay, let's start. What is coming through with the tarot? The Litha spread, celebrate the beginning of a new cycle, ignite the flames that lie within yourself. Shuffling 3 times, just like to see what's going on. Okay. How can I best remain grounded this upcoming cycle? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, being selfish. Like also you created this foundation for yourself. You know, like the perception towards the bigger picture, the perception on how you love yourself. I'm also being grounded on having stability. And I feel like being more secure with that. Be more secure that you're blossoming more and more. And I feel like also be more greedy with yourself, but not in a greedy way of like kind of turning around every penny that you have and being super aware of your finances. No, not this kind of, like when I say greedy, I don't mean this low vibration. I feel like maybe this like this high vibration is selfish. This high vibration is self-care, like using the abundance for yourself, following your bliss, and not listening to the outside voices. I hear it. Not listening to what other people like think or say towards your path, towards your blossoming, towards your garden, because you blossom more and more. And I feel like some people get triggered by that. Maybe also because you've been working on something for so long, and now you receive more and more the abundance and the blossoming and the fruitioning from that. And some people feel triggered because maybe there are even people who kind of had the tendency to speak their unlimited and to speak their limited beliefs onto your unlimited beliefs, the work that you've been putting onto your garden. And I feel like the way of how to stay grounded in these situations is just like be very aware of who you let in. Be very aware of your foundation and your stability that you created for yourself. As I said in the beginning, your daily needs are continuously met by universe. I see 88% battery. 88 is also like be aware of your finances, but 88 is also the sign of you receiving a lot of karma back, whatever you put out to the world. But when I look into those cards, you try to maintain a lot of light. You try to give a lot of light. You try to always act from a space of light. Even when I look at walking away, this card here, it's like you being the station for other people and you welcome them to you. When I look at this woman and you enlightened them, Scorpio. You always chose to hold on to the light, to the essence. Beautiful energies, actually, because I feel like you're going to receive more and more. I feel like you can let loose with those pentacles that you've been working on for so long. You can let loose because you created this foundation that you have been wanting to create for such a long time. What do you need to keep, what I need to keep my energy and passion flowing? The Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're already doing that. The times are over of looking back to the past and should have, could have, would have. You're just like following more and more the experiences that you can create. So keep creating. Keep flowing with the abundance. Keep investing into your projects. Keep investing into yourself, because this is what will bring more and more from that. Eight of Pentacles energy, like keep working on that. Keep, keep spreading seeds with intention. And even though it's a new cycle and you're going to receive a lot of harvest and fruitioning, co-creation has never an end, and there's this limitless pool of abundance that you can, work 24/7 with. Of course, like maintaining balance of masculine and feminine energy to put action at the same time to receive. But yeah, let's continue. How to connect with and embrace my inner flame. Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like cutting something. I feel like what I was also saying, like even though those cards are actually now in reverse, like I don't know why, but I don't mind the reverse position at all. Like whenever I do cards, it's like, it's just like sometimes it's even a better message. For example, with the Five of Cups in reverse, for me it means just like you don't look back to the past, you don't hold on to this would have, could have, should have. You just like keep grinding on these things that you can still create for yourself. But with the Ace of Swords, how to connect with and embrace your inner flame. Swords is air energy, communicating, mindset, beliefs, how to connect with, embrace my inner flame. It's like starting this thing as in the intuitive insight that you received. But at the same time, whenever like they keep telling me cut. And even with like, and this is something I didn't want to say in the beginning with the new moon and Cancer cycle, but the second card was how to strengthen my close relationships and was walking away. And I feel like for the majority of you guys, it's also allowing yourself to hold the sword and to cut through those connections that actually dimming down your inner flame, that make you feel like you have to dim your own light to make them feel comfortable in their darkness. But you should never sell yourself short. You should never dim your own light just other people feel comfortable in their darkness. If they don't feel comfortable with the light that you're emitting and radiating towards your world, then you should reconsider or rethink about if there should really be people who have a close seat at your table. And I feel like there are some people, and that's why you feel also the selfishness of your garden, your manifestation, your projects, where you feel like they're kind of making you feel this way of holding back, of not giving your all, of holding back the infinite potential that you actually have. You have so much energy, Scorpio. Like, even though you're a water sign, sometimes I feel like Scorpions or Scorpios are actually so far away because you have endless energy to dig deep into things with your intuition, with your psychic abilities, with your mind, just like digging and digging and digging and digging and digging, but at the same time being so playful and childish. Yeah, let's see how's it continuing. Best way to care for and nurture my seeds of change. The fourth card, Eight of Wands, manifestation, rapid manifestation. And I feel like what I said with Eight of Pentacles, keep doing the work, keep investing, keep being assertive, keep being this, keep being that. You have so much energy. Don't like waste it towards the people that are trying to hold you back. Don't hold yourself back. Keep grinding, keep working, keep putting things into action, keep being fiery and assertive towards the things that you want to create. I mean, even though you're right now receiving here and there blossoming abundance, as I said, there's never an end of creating abundance for your life. Co-creation is something constantly happening in our reality. We just have to grab and vibrate in this frequency. The fifth card, what do I need to let go of for my own future success? The Fool. I feel like everyone that is holding you back, I see this synchronicity with walking away. It's like you going this direction and then you're coming out like this. And you actually see your whole potential, that the world is ready to co-create with you. The more you acknowledge this for yourself, the more you acknowledge for yourself that you can radiate with your light. And there is no limit, not even the sky. You don't give a damn about the sky. You just see everything. And you're so like surrendering. So what do you need to let go of for your own future success is everyone and everything that is holding you back of being the Fool, that is holding you back of tapping into this big unknown that is coming to you. But you already feel this. I feel like you already deeply feel this because there's some people maybe even feeling super envy towards you. And you still hold on to their light and their essence, even though you acknowledge their conditioning and their low vibration. You try to still hold on to them. But I feel like you need to distance yourself from those frequencies because they're dimming your light. It's like you have some major success going on in your life and you feel like you cannot share it with your friends because whenever you share your success with your friends or with your close people, they are trying to be happy for you, but at the same time you feel this big resistance coming from them, Scorpio. Take a step back. Like, let go. The Fool card has only like the most essential things that the Fool needs. one wand, one cup, one coin, one sword. And I feel like there's one sword that is still missing for you. This Ace of Swords, this energy of allowing yourself to cut those cords that are holding you back, those energetic cords that are holding you back. Not about the past, more about the people that are kind of, you know, those close relationships that are actually, that should not be that close towards you, that should not be that close, not having this this role, not playing this role, or not having this energetic impact, this influence in your life. Because it will, this they tell me it brings you to this Four of Pentacles energy of being so like in survival sense of I need to maintain my foundation. You know, like kind of also in a kind of a fear stage or anger. I don't know why do I say that, because when I look at the Four of Pentacles, the face expression is like the way of how those people make you feel like I cannot let them so close onto me, but I don't know how to handle that. I don't know like if I should let them that close. I have to maintain my garden. I have to maintain my manifestations, my frequency. It's like they're kind of, I don't want to say trigger you, but it goes in this direction. And you're aware of that, but you hold yourself back with taking this decision of cutting that. What's the last card? What issues will be illuminated this upcoming cycle? Yes. Crossroads. Should I disrespect myself and let them feel respected so they can stay at my table because I feel this attachment of superficial love towards them? Or shall I listen more and respect more my intuition, my new beginning, that I want to cut them and release them from my life, but it would make them, it would maybe hurt them. But it's up to you. And I feel like this will illuminate it more and more, Scorpio, that you will finally listen more towards your inner gut feeling, especially about these people, because they kind of make you feel as if you have to dim your own light and kind of hold you back. You know, what's the spirit animal card that wants to come through? Okay, those two cards. Yeah, lol. The sea serpent and the camel. And it's like you need to give birth towards yourself, and there's a lot of blue colors here, a lot of throat activation. The sea serpent stands for the throat chakra. I feel like not being afraid to speaking up towards those people, not being afraid to kind of, you know, Ace of Swords energy, to have this talk with them, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable, the both of you. But you need to listen more towards your, like, do you want to create this oasis, this camel energy of listening to your gut feeling, to your instincts, and creating this safe place for yourself, and walking away from anyone that is like kind of holding you back from creating this safe place, this paradise on earth, heaven on earth, giving birth to that with the sea serpent? Or do you not want to? Do you hold yourself back? Do you hold your vocal bands back so other people feel confident, comfortable in your presence, because you don't speak up in momentum where you should actually, where you are actually more than entitled to speak your sacred truth towards people? I want to read out the camel because it's funny. Even for even when I started this reading, I had the tab open for camel spirit animal because this came for Libras. I want to read this out again. Symbolism, dreams, and messages. It's the same page that I had opened before. Your view will change with every step you take forward. Focus on the positive, leave the rest behind. Focus on the positive, leave the rest behind, Scorpio. Let's see what's coming through. I'm just like, there's a big page, but I just want to see intuitively. When the Bactrian camel symbolism, two-humped, by the way, the picture that I received, decides to make an appearance in your life, it is putting you on notice that you have the adaptability to navigate whatever difficulties you are currently encountering. Camel's meaning is directing you to take the time to focus on your desired outcomes with gratitude and thankfulness. The direction which is now best for you will be revealed to you when you are ready. And I feel like it's also with the crossroads here. She's blindfolded. Why? Because she doesn't see right now the outcome, which direction to follow. But it's also she's blindfolded, so her two eyes, when your two eyes are closed, your third eye becomes more opened. Your ego gets tired, your consciousness gets tired. That's why meditation is so powerful, because when you close your eyes in this meditative pose, your ego becomes very bored, and you get more and more into this brainwave frequency, not alpha, not beta, more theta, of being very like calm. So your subconscious, your third eye, can expand and become more awakened. And this is the thing that the camel is trying to tell you. Close your eyes, blindfold yourself, and even if it means that you need 30 minutes time to get yourself into this deep trance stage, or also not just like bringing yourself to a trance or a meditation, it's more so about you don't need to see right now the outcome of either you go A or B. You just like need to choose whatever feels right for you. And I feel like for you, it definitely feels right to follow what makes you happy, what brings you light, and distance yourself from those people where you feel this resistance whenever you speak about your success. I feel like even they tell me sometimes you feel bad for speaking about your success with some friends, because you're kind of you know, you kind of feel like bad for sharing your success, because they just like talk about their shitty life. And as like it feels like they have this big resistance towards you, and you just like, you know, hold yourself back with the sea serpent to speak your truth, and like what beautiful things are actually happening to you, what kind of beautiful blossoming abundance you're experiencing, Scorpio. Like, I don't want to say they're jealous or they envy, because I don't know the whole truth, but what I do know is what I see in those cards, and there's a lot of holding yourself back, even though your intuition is giving you like the guidance of cutting some cords there, and you know that as well. And you will be ending up at crossroads of, do I keep letting them in my life, or do I still have them but in a more distant way? Very close people towards you, but it's more on a superficial level. Let's see what kind of notes want to come through, Scorpio. Okay, so Ace of Swords, meet someone new. I feel like the more space you make for actually new energies entering into your life, especially manifested in form of people and beings, the more you will allow them to enter into your life. Because if the seed is taken by a karmic person, how can the soul tribe person can enter into your life? The seat at your table. The camel card, note. There are 8 billion people on this planet. But if you hold on to those 5 people that are actually very not in alignment with your energy, then you don't make space for those 5 people from out of those 8 billion, you know? Just telling you, like, based on experience. Also, full of wisdom, speak about your experience, camel card. I feel like speaking truth. And 4 of Pentacles, the last note, synchronicities. And I feel like you even received some synchronicities, maybe 444, 44, 4th house energy, Cancer. I feel like in Cancer Nation, you receive some synchronicities, or you will receive more synchronicities the more you take care for yourself. Like I had this one friend and we were very close. And in the first time when I got hurt by this person, I received so many synchronicities by listening to my own spirit that was telling me, let go of this person, not in alignment with you. But with my free will, of course, we had a talk, we cried together, and I gave a second chance. I forget, the lesson, and I forgive. And the same thing, and it was even more hurt that created for me, especially. The same thing happened. It's like I received so many synchronicities before, and when the second time happened as well, I received more and more synchronicities, and it was even a more hurtful separation for the both of us. But it brought me it made me realize so many things. So I'm grateful either way, for letting this person in as a second time. But it's just like, listen to those synchronicities and to your own spirit, because your spirit knows the best for you. But yeah, whatever you choose, it will just like create another beautiful lesson or experience, because at the end of the day, it's your free will and you choose and you decide and you live your experience, and it just makes you to a stronger version of yourself, to your better version. So yeah. Thank you so much, Scorpio. If this resonated with you, I don't know, take what resonates. I deeply, highly appreciate donations to my PayPal, subscribe button, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment down below. I just, as you help me to grow, we grow together. And I'm grateful for you being here, playing this part in our community, sharing your light with my light, and sending you so much love, blessings, luck, and clarity for the crossroads. Okay? Bye.